academic development, I would like to show you some more vocabulary that we can use, and then we're going to do the part of the review of this unit. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so here we have this report. This is like school report is like the una boleta, okay? And these are some notes from from the teacher. So I would like to ask, can you please help us first, Heidi, with the first one, that is mathematics?
Yes, teacher. Mathematics. Harry's work has shown a marked improvement this term. However, his attention occasionally wanders in class.
Okay, good. So it says a marked improvement.
Improvement.
Yes. Okay. So what do you think? Well, this marked improvement is a collocation, is an expression. You use these two words together. So it means like una mejora marcada. It's just like a good improvement. The next one is his attention occasionally wanders. What do you think is the meaning of that? Wander is like, wander means literally walking without any course, without any meaning. Wander sería como vagar. Like caminar sin un propósito. So what do you think is the meaning of attention wanders?
Ocasionalmente se distrae en clases.
Exactly. So we say wander, his attention wanders. Se distrae en clase. Very well. The next one, what are the notes of the English teacher? Please, Novia, can you help us read the next one?
Yes, teacher. Harry has a natural talent for English. He achieved full marks in the last class test.
Okay, so it says a natural talent and full marks. So I think we understand this expression, right? And full marks, what do you think is full marks?
Calificaciones
Exactly.
altas.
And yes, full is would mean the best, the top, like getting 10 or something, right? So that's full marks. Okay. Please, Miguel, help us read the one for French.
French. There is room for improvement in Harry's work in French. He seems to find it difficult to learn vocabulary by heart.
Excellent. So here it says, right, there is room for improvement. In English, we say room, meaning there is a space for improvement. Like in Spanish, we say un área de oportunidad. So room for improvement, it means that the person can do better. So you can use this expression, room for improvement, when something is not perfect, but needs something to improve. The next one is also kind of kind of interesting. We have learn by heart. Okay, learn by heart. Learn by heart, it could mean like you good thing is like aprender de corazón o por corazón or something like that. But it's not learn by heart. It's more like aprender de memoria. Okay, learn by heart, eso quiere decir, es una manera de decir aprenderse algo de memoria. All right, it's very
Alright.
common. Okay, please help us again, Nubia, with geography.
Yes. Geography. Harry has a thirst for knowledge and is a quiet learner. It is a pity that sometimes his concentration in class waves, waves,
Waivers.
wavers.
Okay, it's a quick learner. So a thirst for knowledge. Harry has a thirst for knowledge. There will be una thirst is when you want to drink water. What do you think is that? Thirst?
Sediento.
Exactly, una sed de conocimiento. Very well, thirst for knowledge. And is a quick learner. Un aprendiz rápido, aprende rápido. Now, concentration waivers is very similar to the expression attention wanders. Attention wanders or concentration waivers. Attention wanders is the expression wanders, it can be only used with attention, but you cannot use wanders with concentration. And the same thing, concentration, you cannot use wonders. So these words are collocations, meaning that they go together. So it says, his concentration in class wavers. What do you think is the meaning of that? Wave, guys, it's like the ones of the sea, waves, son las olas, right? Waver. So waver as a verb means that it goes up, it goes down, just like a wave.
En ocasiones está distraído.
Exactly. Very well. Entonces tenemos dos formas de decirlo, ya sé que attention wanders or concentration wavers. Good. Help us, please, reading, Heidi, the next one for science.
Yes, teacher. Science. Harry has demonstrated an ability to apply what he learns to the wider world. He showed considerable initiative in the way he approached his project on energy.
Okay, so we have demonstrate an ability. It's a collocation, and we have show initiative. Okay, very well. Please help us, Miguel, with the next one, physical education.
Physical education. Although Harry has a proven ability for tennis, he will not make any progress until he stops playing Trent. This must not continue.
Okay, sorry. It says a proven ability, similar to demonstrated ability. Okay. The next one is this expression, for example, playing Tron. Playing Tron is nothing related to play, no quiere decir jugar. But playing Tron means to be absent without permission, faltar sin permiso. Okay. Faltar al trabajo, faltar a la escuela sin permiso. That's when you say playing Tron. Okay. Very good. So do you have questions about this vocabulary in this, as you can see, it's like kind of academic vocabulary? Any questions?
Teacher, what means proven ability?
Proven. Proven means something that is proven, means que está probado. Proof is probar. Proof. So proven, probado. Una habilidad probada. It's like has shown that, demonstrated an ability.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Well, so this is some vocabulary related to courses, qualifications. All right, let's see. Do you remember how to say, how can we call someone who is very smart, that has an extraordinary intelligence, higher than the average? How can we call a person that is very intelligent, and especially like children that are born with this quality? How can we call in English a person whose intelligence is higher than the average?
Gifted children.
Exactly, gifted. It means superdotado, right? Gifted. Very well. How can we say obtener una beca?
To get earn scholarships.
Yeah, and you can use win a scholarship, and you can also say earn a scholarship. Very well. Okay, what is another way, for example, for another synonym for study, in like very formal synonym of study? What is another synonym for study? Okay, here you have read. So in English, you read doesn't always mean read. In this situation, when you say read English literature, English literature is the name of the career. So you can say read engineering, read medicine. So it means to study something in a university. How can we say in English las materias de tronco común?
Core subjects.
Yes, the core subjects. Very well. All right, so we have distinguished scholars, leading authorities. How can we say in English inscribirse o enrolarse en un curso?
Sign up.
Sign up.
Sign up.
Sign up for. Exactly. So that's it. That's the vocabulary we checked. Remember that yesterday we were talking about the decathlon, this kind of competition between schools, right? The decathlon. Okay. So guys, we're just going to have a review of this unit. More specifically about the grammar. And then I told you we're going to have an evaluation to check how you did during this level, because that's the end. We're going to start a new level, so the next Monday. And let's check first. The second part is the grammar number 2. Okay, please help us read here, Michelle. Well, I'm going to read number 1. Michelle, help us with number 2. Here you have to complete using the reflexive pronouns. Remember, myself, yourself, etc. Okay. This is, after doing homework for 7 hours on Saturday, Greta rewarded herself. So herself is referring to Greta, like Greta Thunberg, like that girl, by going to a movie with her best friend. Ok, como que se recompensó a sí misma. Okay, please help us, Michelle, read the number 2.
What happened to this finger?
His finger.
Did he cut? It.
His finger. Se cortó a sí mismo. How could we see that?
I don't know, teacher. Sorry.
Okay, don't worry. For him, we have himself. Himself would mean a sí mismo. Just like herself is for she, so himself is for him. If you want to say se cortó, he says, did he cut? Sin el himself, esto significaría el cortó. So cut is not intransitive verb. So it needs something. It needs an object. So in this case, you want to say that que te cortaste, tendrías que utilizar el reflexivo. Did he cut himself? Okay, so let's check the number 3, please. Nubia, number 3.
Yes, teacher. Even though I had a bad headache, I forced myself to study hard.
Okay, very well. I have forced myself. Me forcé a mí mismo. Please, Miguel, number 4.
Sarah and Olivia love math, and they challenge themselves
Good.
to always learn more.
Katie, please, number 5.
Yes, teacher. When we were little, my brother and I used to pretend we were astronauts. We called ourselves the Moon Boys.
Okay. Ourselves. Remember that you can use the preposition by before a reflexive pronoun, by herself, by himself, by myself, to say that that person did it without any help, that they did it alone. You can also ask, are you by yourself? Are you by yourself means are you alone? All right. So yeah, you can say I am by myself. He is by himself, and so on. Okay, very well. And remember that you can also use the reflexive pronouns to emphasize a person, someone who is important, or to emphasize the subject. For example, I don't know, could be I don't know, I bought a Tesla, and Elon Musk himself came to greet me. Me compré un Tesla y Elon Musk mismo vino a saludarme. So I'm using himself because after Elon Musk is a person that for me it's like this whole sentence is like something very amazing and like very difficult to believe. So you're going to use the pronouns, the reflexive pronouns to say himself, like this is like very interesting, very amazing that this person did or say something. Okay, so you can use the reflexive pronouns in many ways. Just remember, some verbs don't need the reflexive pronoun and some need it like, very much. For example, if you say, I jump, bueno, pues es un verbo intransitivo, no se pone. Sorry, es un verbo intransitivo, entonces no se pone aquí ningún otro pronombre. I jump, and that's it. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you some other exercises that we can do with the reflexive pronouns. Here in our book. Okay. So here we have again to choose the reflexive pronouns. Please help me, Miguel, with the number 1, Haley with number 2, Novia with number 3, and Michelle with number 4. Please try, you can write your sentence here on the chat. Okay, I'm going back. Need to drink some. Okay, so it says Maria taught herself very well. so herself, to play the piano. You should reward yourself. Recompensarte a ti mismo for your hard work. 3, my parents usually deal with their problems themselves. Please don't help me. I want to do it by myself. Exactly. Okay, Liz and I are very pleased with ourselves, right? Because I'm using I. Will Eddie teach himself because we're talking about Eddie, the computer skills he needs? All right. So with this, we finish this topic, we finish the unit. Now it's time to move on. And I'm going to send you the next evaluation. Okay, so this is what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to send you this link so you can start doing this test for the unit. So it's here WhatsApp, and it's here on the chat on Zoom too. Okay. And the first thing, it will ask you for your email, your name, and the first section is the audio.
Uncover.
Okay, so please open this link. Now I'm going to send you another link. And this link is for the audio. All right, but I will play it anyway. So first, please, your email, because in the email you will receive your results. The next one will be your name. So when you're done, you tell me, so we go to the listening section. So the listening is about recycling, reusing. And some other classes. All right, so you tell me when you have your name, your email, and now I will play this part of the test, the listening section. We're going to try to complete this section, and then after you can do the rest during the weekend. You can do it later, you can do it on Saturday, so Monday should be. Yes, Nubia?
No, I finished with the first part.
Okay, good. So the rest, please write your emails and names. Okay, we're going to play now the audio for the listening section. Okay, here we go. I'm going to play twice.
Level 3. Final test. Listening.
Hey, Lee, I think we should start a recycling project at school.
What did you have in mind, Tom? We're already recycling plastic bottles and bags.
Yeah, but how about a competition to see which class can collect the most stuff?
That's a good idea.
It would encourage people to recycle more than just plastic. You know, things like metal, glass, and paper.
And then what would we do with it?
We could have it picked up and taken to the big recycling center in town.
Hey, I have an idea. After the collection contest, why don't we have another contest?
What do you mean?
Well, people could get in teams and find ways to reuse the material. You know, like making furniture from plastic bottles or jewelry from metal. The teams with the most creative ideas would win prizes.
That's a really good idea, Lee. I'm really excited about this. I have so many ideas already.
Me too. And, you know, it might really make a difference in how people think about trash.
I agree. Hey, I could write a blog about the project.
That's a great idea. And we could create a web page and write social network posts about how it's going.
Yeah, and we could get photos taken of the winning items and post them online.
Maybe Victoria could take the pictures. She told me that she just finished a photography course.
Great. Let's get as many people involved as possible. I'm thrilled that you want to do this with me, Lee.
You will play one more time.
Uncover. Level 3. Final test. Listening.
Hey, Lee, I think we should start a recycling project at school.
What did you have in mind, Tom? We're already recycling plastic bottles and bags.
Yeah, but how about a competition to see which class can collect the most stuff?
That's a good idea.
It would encourage people to recycle more than just plastic. You know, things like metal, glass, and paper.
And then what would we do with it?
We could have it picked up and taken to the big recycling center in town.
Hey, I have an idea. After the collection contest, why don't we have another contest?
What do you mean?
Well, people could get in teams and find ways to reuse the material. You know, like making furniture from plastic bottles or jewelry from metal. The teams with the most creative ideas would win prizes.
That's a really good idea, Lee. I'm really excited about this. I have so many ideas already.
Me too. And, you know, it might really make a difference in how people think about trash.
I agree. Hey, I could write a blog about the project.
That's a great idea. And we could create a web page and write social network posts about how it's going.
Yeah, and we could get photos taken of the winning items and post them online.
Maybe Victoria could take the pictures. She told me that she just finished a photography course.
Great. Let's get as many people involved as possible. I'm thrilled that you want to do this with me, Lee.
Okay, so in case for any reason you didn't catch or some things of the audio, you can play it again. There it is, the audio of WhatsApp. You can play it again if you want. But we continue here. As I told you, I know we won't complete the exam today, but I mean in this class, but you can still do it for during the weekend. Okay, so in the first grammar section, I'm going to explain you, right, what we have to do. So in this level, we'll learn many topics. We learn the conditional with simple past or past perfect. The conditionals are the sentences that start with if, all right? And we check the first conditional, second conditional, and the third conditional. In these sentences, you have to complete using the simple past or the past perfect. So you can make the sentence in an imaginary situation. For example, if I say, if you were my friend, so I'm using the simple past because this is a second conditional sentence. Si tú fueras mi amigo. But I can also write the sentence in the past perfect. If you had been my friend, si hubiera sido mi amigo. So in this case, I'm talking about the past. Otra oración podría decir, if I it could be, if I bought a car, si yo comprase un auto, okay? But if you write it in the past participle, if I had bought a car, si yo hubiese comprado un auto. So these conditionals, the first one with simple past is the second conditional. The one with the past perfect is called third conditional to talk about situations in the past. Okay, so you need to read the sentences and see if you could use the simple past or the past perfect to complete the sentences with the conditional. And here you also have some options so you can complete. Remember that one part of the conditional will use this and the other part of the conditional uses would. So would is when you say the result of a conditional or a conditional sentence. Okay, so this is for the part of the second conditional. And we also have the passive voice. That's another topic that we learned during this level. In this case, you only have the simple present or the past. So it's going to be easier. Passive voice. So for example, if I say Toyota makes very good trucks. Toyota hace muy buenas camionetas. En voz pasiva. Very good trucks are made. Y el sujeto se oculta en la voz pasiva. Okay, so it's the same thing you have to do in the sentence. In these sentences, you have the active voice. People grow oranges in Florida. Ok, entonces, ¿cómo podríamos decir? Tenemos que identificar el objeto, cuál sería naranjas. Para decir las naranjas son cultivadas, o son crecidas, bueno, son cultivadas por gente. So you need to write here the passive voice. Remember that some of these verbs are irregular. Y yo necesito en voz pasiva el pasado participio. So we have grow, grew, simple past. Grown, past participle. Okay. They make laptops in Taiwan. So the same thing. Hacen laptops en Taiwán. Entonces yo quiero decir las laptops son hechas en Taiwán. Okay, it's on. So you have all these sentences is about a passive voice. Hay que escribir las oraciones en voz pasiva. The next section, you will have the reported speech, que también fue un tema que vimos hace una semana, 2 semanas más o menos. Reported speech. You have the sentence in direct speech. I've texted Rita. Entonces tienes que escoger la opción que sea correcta. Okay, you have like several options you can choose. Okay, después viene aquí by myself, los pronombres reflexivos que estuvimos viendo. And that's everything about grammar. Okay, then you also have some vocabulary. Vocabulary about goals. Vocabulary we do or make. Okay. So it's everything about what we learned. And finally, the last section, you have a writing activity. Use the questions below to help you. You have to talk about a difficult decision you had to make in the past. And these are the questions that will help you to guide yourself so you can write your text. So please, you can also do that. As I told you, you can complete it at home. Or at home, you can complete it during the weekend. So please start working on it. Empecemos a trabajar. Entonces, en el examen, I will be here if you have any questions. And yes, so here we have second conditional. Los temas son esos, like second and third conditional. We also have the passive voice reported speech. So it was very intense, very intensive. This level, we learned like many topics, many hard topics. The next level will be easier. Okay, so please start doing it, start working on it. You are not obliged to finish right now. You can finish it later, but start working on this test, please. So, you can start working on it. Si alguna pregunta, necesitan ayuda, no entienden la instrucción, just let me know and I will help you. Okay, so this is all yours. I would say that I did my job here. Now it's time for you to check how you learn this level. So please start working on it, guys, and let me know if you have any questions. Okay, so you can start. Do you have any questions at the moment?
No, teacher.
Excellent. Very well. So let's start. You can start. If you have any questions, just let me know. Okay, guys, well, you can complete this test during the weekend. You can let me know on WhatsApp if you have any questions. We will finish the session here on Zoom. So thank you for joining us. Remember that on Monday we start this new level. So take care and have a good rest of your day and good weekend.
Have a nice weekend.
Thank you, teacher.
Teacher.